So here we are, the turning, leaving the turning. And I must admit that I wanted to turn and walk out of the theater on multiple occasions. It's not often I dig out my phone and go, how long is this movie going to last? We were only ones in the theater, right, Karen? Right. We were literally the only ones in the theater. This movie opened yesterday. You can see it's dark outside, so it's like Friday night. And we were the only ones in a theater to see this movie, The Turning, that seats probably, what, 75 people maybe?
It was a big theater.
Jeez. And it's just, where do I even start with this movie? So a lady caretaker, I guess she's going to be a teacher, or is that what you would call her? She's called in to help this family in this, basically haunted house, I guess. And one of the young girl and her brother Miles, and Miles is just unruly and weird and like he's up to no good and just like a jerk, and he gets expelled from school. It's like, okay, so where are the parents for this? Did you understand where the parents were?
They died.
The parents died. So they're living with that, whatever that was,
They're living at their house.
Living at their house with that, what was that woman that was with them?
They're a wealthy family. Takes care of the family. Wealthy families have them.
Okay, so money left over, and they're in this house, and the house is just haunted, I guess you could say. The east wing of the house, I don't know, there's a hand, it was in the trailer. I don't know what the deal with the spider was. It was like they just threw a bunch of horror film cliches into a blender of a movie, and said, hey, let's have this movie, with a bunch of horror cliches in it. And it was really slow getting to the last, really the only good part of it, the last 15 or 20 minutes, where some stuff actually started happening. Up until then, it was just, let's spook out the tutor, I guess that's what she was, helping him with schooling. She was there to do that, I guess. Or was she there to help take care of the kids? I'm not even sure what her function was. Mackenzie Grace. Just an awful movie. Bottom line, awful movie. I don't even know where to start with. January hasn't been a very good, other than 1917. Bad Boys for Life was okay. It's been a pretty terrible month for movies in January 2020. Good thing February's coming. Maybe next week with the rhythm section, we'll get a decent movie. Or maybe we haven't seen the Last Measure. Maybe that one will be all right. But the other two Thes, this is the week of Thes. The Turning was today, terrible. The Gentleman, didn't care for that. So now we got one more The left, The Last Measure, which I guess we'll see tomorrow. My goodness, terrible, 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 and terrible. What's your star rating on that? I mean, is it better than The Gentleman? Because you gave The Gentleman a half star yesterday. You didn't like The Gentleman. Worse than The Gentleman? Yes. So you give it a quarter star, or no stars.
That's pretty much it.
No stars. Yeah, there wasn't anything redeemable about that movie. Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Nope, it was terrible. I kept checking, I literally checked my phone like 2 or 3 times to just leave. I wanted to just leave. And really should have just walked out. Because there wasn't really any point. Half star, because that's the lowest we can give, other than giving no stars, I guess. But that wouldn't even register on the rating. So half star is the worst rating, unwatchable, for The Turning. Is it recommended? Absolutely not. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your money. Don't waste your energy. Anything is better than that. Watch it rain outside. It's raining outside the car right now. That would be better than watching The Turning. I am Todd. She is Kara. MovieReviewsByUs.com. I promise you there's some good reviews for good movies coming. I know they are, because they can't all be like that. They really can't. It can only be better from that. So, The Turning gets the whopping worst score we can give. Half star. Thank you for watching.